Right. So, doctor, before we go deep into the understanding of men's health issues and everything else in Malaysia, I want to know what made you want to be a doctor?
Right. So the first question people ask is, did your parents force you to become a doctor?
Because I think you're either of the Indian Pakistani descent, so that's like, be a doctor or don't be a disappointment.
No, because the moment you come out from your mom's womb, you're automatically predestined.
All right.
This guy, mera beta, doctor ban jayega. My son is going to become a doctor. It doesn't work that way. You see, my parents, my dad is a ophthalmologist. He's a retinal surgeon.
Okay.
He works in the UK.
Okay.
And he just retired. So now he's working with the royal family of the UK.
Okay.
He told me not to be a doctor.
Oh.
My mom is a professional aesthetic surgeon and a skin specialist. And she told me not to be a doctor.
Oh.
Right.
They're very different.
Very different. This is the other way around. So normally you hear stories of where your parents forcing you to be a doctor.
Yes.
My mom discouraged and my dad discouraged me. But growing up in a family where you see how they work, you kind of tend to not want to be a doctor. But it worked other way around for me.
Right.
Because as I grew up, I realized something about surgery ignited some passion in me. I'm not saying I love medicine as a whole. Because with medicine comes the long hours of working, the family times that you don't get. When people are too busy getting married, buying their sports cars, you're putting your fingers up somebody's ass and checking whether they have blood or not. Pakcik dah makan? Pakcik dah makan ke? Baru muntah tadi. Okay, berapa you muntah tadi, pakcik? I'm doing this when my friends are driving sports cars.
Right.
So I give up a lot of youth. Is it worth it? But I realized I love cutting.
Wow.
I love cutting to a point where I realized I needed to do this. So when I entered med school, I told myself, I am going to have an end goal, the exit plan. I am not going to stay in KKM for too long. I am not going to earn a certain amount of salary, being told that I cannot go and see my family when I want to. I want to be the doctor that I enjoy being a doctor and I make money. So that I can enjoy that profession.
Right.
Most doctors in KKM, they become doctors and then they're stuck.
Yes.
So what happens? You start hating the profession. The profession is beautiful. The system is flawed. So I wanted to enjoy being a doctor. So that's why I did surgery and I exited after that. So if you ask me, did I always wanted to be a doctor? Yes. I wanted to be an aesthetic doctor. Yeah. Man.
And rightly so. When you say you're an aesthetic doctor, you do look aesthetically doctory.
Oh, doctorate. Yeah. Thank you, Amar. Yeah. I think it's the cameras and my team that make me look good.
No, because you see, you have to be believable in the role that you play in life, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
My primary role as a business coach and is to make businesses look good, fix businesses and everything else, which is why I gave a lot of credit to the people who make me look good, my physicians, my gym coaches and everything else, because you can't show up to a business looking sick.
Correct.
And saying you're going to nurse their business back to health.
Yeah. I agree, Amar. You see, if I didn't have hair,